Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. On today's tutorial, we are going to learn three functions of count. That is the count function, the COUNTIF function, and the COUNTIF function. The function count is used to count all the numeric values given within a variable, while the COUNTIF function is used to count all the values in a given data except the blank cells or missing values. So for any blank cell or missing values, we use the COUNTIF function. And finally, the COUNTIF function is used to count something based on some condition. So let's proceed to it one by one. Let's count the number of values given within this revenue variable. So here we're going to on this cell we're going to have total number of revenue observation, and then to be able to count that, we have to initiate the equal sign here, and then we'll call up the count function. We'll click on it. The next thing is to select the range of values that we want to count, and that is column C, that is revenue. So we click on the first cell, and then we press Ctrl plus Shift plus the downward arrow, and then click enter. So you can see that we have a total number of 200 revenue observation. So the next thing that we'll do is to count the total number of cost, but this time around except the missing values, because the cost variable has some missing values. That is why we're using the COUNTIF function. So let's go ahead. So as usual, we initiate with an equal sign. This time around we are making use of the COUNTIF function. So we'll click, then next thing is to select the range of values. That is column B, which is the cost variable. We select the first cell and press Ctrl Shift downward arrow button. Sorry. Because of some of the missing values, then we click on enter. So as you can see, we have total number of costs except blank cells is 194. Now we are going to calculate the frequency of each product category. So for this, we are going to name this particular cell as product category. And then this cell is going to be our frequencies. So let's adjust this, then make this bold, also. But first, we want to plot the unique values of product category by making use of the unique function. And within this particular function, we are going to assign all the values of product category. So let's do that. So initiate with an equal sign, then unique, click on that, and then select the range of values, and then enter. So we have numeric values as North America, Europe, South America, and Asia. So let us first calculate the total count for electronics. Pardon me, I made a mistake here. So the range of values actually supposed to, pardon me, the product category, not business error. So sorry for that. Okay, so I have amended that. So let's first calculate for electronics. So we initiate with an equal sign, then the COUNTIF function. Click on that. So there are two things that we need. First is the range and then the criteria. So our range is the product category and our criteria will be electronics. So Ctrl plus Shift, downward arrow, enter, and then sorry, not enter yet. So we put a comma, then we select the criteria, and then we'll close the bracket. So what we'll do is, since we will not want the values for the books and the home and kitchen and the rest of the product categories to change, we would lock it, because we'll drag down the cell for the other product category. So let's lock the row number and the column number with a dollar sign, as I am doing. So after that we click enter, and we have a total count of 57 for electronics. So come down right here and double click. So we'll come down right here and double click. As you can see, books we have a count of 57, home and kitchen 46, toy and games 40. Now the next thing to do is to calculate the percentages based on the frequencies that we've gotten. So on this cell we're going to have percentages. So to calculate the percentages, first of all we have to calculate the total number of product categories, as the total number for the frequency. So here we have total, and let's make this bold, total. So making use of the sum function as we did in our previous lesson. So initiate with an equal to, we say sum, click on that, and then this is our range of value. Just drag that down, then close the brackets and then click on enter. So our total is 200. So let's calculate our percentages. So introduce the equal sign. So our first frequency, which is for electronics, then we'll introduce the division sign, which is slash, and then the total, which is 200, and then we click enter. But As usual, we're going to be dragging down the cell for other values. So all we'll do is to lock the row and column number for the total, which is constant. Introduce the dollar sign and introduce the dollar sign, then enter, then come right here and double click like we have here. So we'll drag down the cell, and this is percentages for each of these product categories. So if we select this cell, that is the total for the frequency, and drag it to the right, you can see that we have a total of 1. If you add up this percentage, it's going to give you a total of 1. That is, yeah. So the next thing we'll do is to put all this in so you select all the columns that have the percentages, and then we'll go over to here, this place we have general, then click on the drop down, then we'll go to percentage and click it. So right now you can see that we have percentages for each of the products categories. So that is the end of today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from here. If you enjoyed it or if you learned something, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.